There is a reason I am called the Master of Magnetism. Everything I've ever loved is gone. So too will these meaningless items disappear. My enemies had better start praying. Humans always overestimate themselves. Fools. Invasions come from everywhere. We must be vigilant. Never trust anyone. Charles has failed you, Colossus. You do not wear pacifism well. I've stayed alive this long because I know when to retreat. Patience. All in due time. I can feel the power surging through my body. Unlike some, I know when it is time to put aside my beliefs. I would sacrifice all to keep you safe, Wanda, but I fear that is not enough. You try my patience. I do not do sarcasm. My kind will not go like lambs to the slaughter. We have much more in common than I once suspected, Benjamin. May this help us win the war. With my powers, I shall become a champion for my people. So be it. It is unlikely this is the end of this ordeal. You are a gift to our kind. The world is within my grasp. You simpleton. Your stepbrother has done more for the world than you could possibly comprehend. Allies should be at ease with one another, Captain. Does my awesome power make you jealous? It seems the X-Men have made a tradition of bringing their enemies into the fold. Wouldn't you say, Emma? You may wish to close your eyes for this. Your family is nothing compared to my brotherhood. Lead with conviction, but more importantly, a fist. How like your mother Magda you have grown, my lovely Wanda. Read my pulse, Daredevil. Am I lying when I say I wish the best for this team? Do not make me reconsider our allegiance. You continue to breathe because I allow it, Magia. Homo sapiens will always try to destroy us. I am just giving them what they deserve. Remember who you are fighting. Tell your masters Magneto is coming. I am afraid there is not much I can do to stave off your technovirus. Your fate is in your hands. I am here for one reason. Salvation. Killers and thieves run the streets, and yet it is mutant kind that is hated. I shall mete out vengeance with even more ferocity. Arrogant, prattling, ineffective, and obsessed with the old ways. You truly are a prime example of humanity, Hawkeye. I have tried my own way. Now I shall try Xavier's. This is not a warning, human. It is retribution. Come to my aid, pitiful humans. Facing me was your greatest mistake. All mutants are under my protection, Squirrel Girl. Even adorable ones. Assistance, please! Show them no quarter. Do I look like I am in the mood for tricks, Loki? Why must I wait here? The most powerful mutant in existence against one of Spider-Man's second-rate foes. This will hardly be fair. Victor! Come and face me yourself. I am Magneto, mightiest of all mutants. Not so long ago we would be enemies, but today we are on the same team. You can tread galaxies, infinite worlds. Why would you settle for a mote of dust embroiled in conflict like Earth? You are arrogant and reckless, but for a human you are no fool. You attempt to sow fear and discord among my people. Whoever made you will pay. I wonder, could my magnetism influence your outer shell, Surfer? Evolution will take its course. Take them down. There is no greater joy than the sound of my enemies as they fall at my feet. I understand your plight more than most, Banner. How I have longed for solitude. They could not stop me before, merely delayed the inevitable. To me, my brothers and sisters, moments of reflection help strengthen my resolve. I am power. You would have been a fine member of the Brotherhood, Remy. You underestimate who you're dealing with. This is a disgusting housing of filth. It should be reduced to rubble. I'll never know how the X-Men bested me all these years with such a dreadful pilot. If need be, I shall tear down everything in this city to find this cursed tablet. Cease this madness at once. I came to fight, not to be annoyed. Have you learned the error of your ways? Though you have the powers of some of the world's greatest heroes, you have none of their heart. When it comes to a fight, there is no real choice. I've no room for mercy this day. You know Xavier's way is impossible, Scott. Violence has long been our ally. Hydra science was built on the backs of my people. You will pay for your sins. A place of such power. This could act as a haven for all mutant kind. You are more noble than I once thought. Finally, a moment without bloodshed, precious Jean. Your powers are best left to someone who can handle them. I am in your debt. All destruction has its purpose. Of course you can trust me, Kurt. I want what's best for all mutants. I've been searching for this for a long time. Are you scared, little man? I'm not here to hurt you. You have seen what humans can do, Mr. Castle. We shall punish them together. Nothing is safe. It has been far too long. This requires forethought. And a target? You come at me all at once? I have dealt with much worse. The humans fear the rebirth of the Phoenix, but I embrace it. You lack control, Giant. They came close to destroying me. This means war! Not on this day. You will pay. I could have let you perish, but I chose life. Doom! How I have waited for this day to come. They called me insane when I fought for what I knew was right. But you, Norman, are truly beyond help. Nothing will stand in my way. You may not remember me when you liberated those camps many years ago, Captain. But I assure you it is not forgotten. There is a price to pay when dealing with me. All of those lost. But I will fight to my last breath. These ones screamed for mutant blood, but now they scream for different reasons. Humans are deadly if left to their own devices. If Doom had any foresight, he wouldn't send his armies to face the likes of me. Honestly, Storm, our roles are nothing more than how the times chose to cast us. I loathe secrets, Widow. You carry far too many. I will bend this world to my will. I have encountered demons like you before, Ryder, but none have swayed me from my path. While they are an apt distraction, there is no reason I could not mount such an attack. Be careful how you speak to me, Widow. Your little toys are made of metal. I have never faced such a foe before. If I should fall today, the whole world will suffer. You know better than to try and probe my mind, Emma. I've been through hell so many times. Heat no longer bothers me. I grow weary of chasing these buffoons. Tell your masters, the Earth is off limits. We've enough darkness as it is. By empowering a lot of lowly fools, Doom has merely proven I am his superior. After all Hydra has done, I should rip you in half. I cannot fight on much longer. I have dealt with far too many who do not know the meaning of extinction. I have known suffering, and I have known fear far worse than what is in this place. And yet I have endured. You must make the right choice, Jean. The fate of all mutant kind rests on your shoulders. Surrender to me! This is the beginning of a new brotherhood. All the blood I've spilled. For what? We shall fight together for the greater good. The dinosaurs have had their time. This is the age of the mutant! Sorcerer, you have my attention. You have lived far longer than I, Logan, and you still have not learned manners. Tracking down foolish S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. What a distraction. Sometimes it is beneficial to let your anger get the best of you. You will never learn by watching me, Taskmaster. I bet that eats you up inside. Let us finish this! I could crush your armor form like aluminium foil. Remember that, Colossus, and allow me to work. To not assist in this battle against Surtur would be to doom Asgard and Earth alike. That cannot stand. We have been hated, feared, pushed to the edge of extinction, but no more. Thank goodness this old mutant can learn a few new tricks. You are a fool to believe I'd let you close enough to strike again, Logan. When I am not in the heat of battle, all of those memories come flooding back. Heroism is more than destroying aberrations like you. You know I am right, Aurora. You've experienced human brutality firsthand. Why do you still defend them? Victor, your crusade ends here. Welcome to die. Money means nothing if you have no ideals. All these fools fight for their own gain. I have spent years fighting for my species. They will be dealt with swiftly. I have not seen a place like this since... Genosha. What seems to be the problem, Remy? I am no telepath, but I do not wish to see you tear yourself apart. You can copy much, Taskmaster, but my powers of magnetism will remain out of reach. I could have crushed your mask with a gesture, but I wanted to give you a chance to redeem yourself. You have always been more level-headed than your comrades, Aurora. It is appreciated. My powers are failing me. The power of magnetism is unstoppable! We've no more time to waste. I loathe your lack of originality, Taskmaster. The time for strategy is over. We must take action. This is hardly the time to socialize. I have dedicated my life to the preservation of the mutant race. I would never put the humans in front of us, Scott. Assemble on me immediately. Be silent. Harm against any mutant is harm done to me. If the Avengers could learn to trust a spy, why not me? My powers are evolving once again. It will take a fraction of my true power to crush you. I could crush that armor with a thought. Do not push me. I have won bigger wars with less equipment. Magda, I will find you again. I have spent too much energy on the likes of you. There is blood on your hands, and until now, it has not been your own. Why do you resist the inevitable? You forget your place, human. I am a survivor, and I have survived much worse than you. This can turn the tide of war in our favor. The battle is already lost. Fall back! Behold, the master of magnetism. You have much to answer for, symbiote, but I am not prepared to listen. Please, Betsy, you are on a secret assassination squad. You have no right to judge me. As I told Charles time and time again, it is might that will win the day. Not even a demon could face me. There are no heroes and villains, just what I want and what stands between me getting it. I speak for all mutant kind, whether they like it or not. Get back before it's too late. You may be able to shoot elements with your pitiful gun, Star-Lord, but I control the forces within elements. I have seen too much filth in my lifetime. What is one more fetid swamp? Prepare to meet your destiny. The White Queen is still in there somewhere, Emma. She is just waiting for her time to emerge. You are unworthy. This is a war, Spider-Man. Your attempts to make light do an injustice to its victims. When you associate with Hydra, Mandarin, you should be prepared to incur the full wrath of Magneto. I destroy so this world may be rebuilt. Fools! I am only on this mission because it is in my best interest. I now have time to contemplate mutant kind's plight. There is no one on this earth who could hope to stop me. Allies, do not fail me. Join me here at once. It is too late to change, Aurora. I am too old. I have lived too long with my hatred. Never again. What right do you have? What have you done? You act on instinct, but you stand in my way. I have been known by many names, but you may call me Magneto. We will unleash fury the likes of which have never been seen before. Perhaps the symbiote could be of use to us one day. Xavier is wrong. There will always be humans like this. You've done me a great service. There is something not quite right with Ms. DeWolf and her story. Try as you might to make mutants and humans coexist, you know as well as I it will never come to pass, Captain. All humans are guilty. I have defeated countless men, but no conquest is as satisfying as a god. I have never been much of a father to you, Wanda. Perhaps I can make up for lost time. A new day is dawning here, humans. As always, Cyclops, you see me as you wish, but the humans will continue to build their cities on the backs of mutant slaves. I should destroy you for your audacity. You know what kind of sacrifice true peace will take, Scott. You know what I am capable of. It would be wise not to cross me. I am the master of magnetism. I am power incarnate. This is a slap on the wrist compared to the genocide that has befallen my people. Who could dare to face me now? I cannot hold off my crusade any longer. Fate smiles upon me this day. You left the Acolytes in a spectacular fashion, Rasputin. Lucky for you, I hold no grudge against you. The power cosmic. Could it be you are imbued with a force even stronger than magnetism? You always had a choice, but you chose poorly. All of you shall fall like the rest. Norman, you have gone too far. Now you are grounded. Not to worry, Logan. I assure you this alliance is only temporary. You are no match for the master of magnetism. Though you may never really trust me, I thank you. It would require more than guns and bunkers to hide from me, you monsters. I must have time to focus. Most impressive. Lucky for you, I am extraordinarily patient. I have unlocked the secret of the atom. You believe you are clever, human, but your little toys mean nothing. You may be a brute, Logan, but I know a survivor when I see one. Feel the wrath of all mutant kind. Our entire purpose, halted by pitiful human laws. The power of the symbiote is tempting, but I cannot trust myself to wield it. I should throw you in that vault and send you into space, but I am learning forgiveness. Savor your last moments while you can. I have been wealthier than you can ever imagine, Ms. Hardy. This money is not worth it. How can you defend the humans, Kurt, knowing they cast you out, humiliated you, tortured you? They would do it again if they had the chance. Victor Von Doom is a fool. He will soon learn his mistakes. What I do in the name of all mutants. You are nothing without your precious rings. True power is born. Humanity with its cages. No matter, these fools will be stopped. Beware, Jean. You will always be hated and feared. It is funny, Kurt. Your resemblance to Raven is more than skin deep. I suggest you run. A would-be kingpin and a group of preposterous ninja wish to hide from me. I welcome the challenge. There is darkness in you, Remy. Do not allow the humans to exploit it. Rending the adamantium from your bones was one of my more pleasurable experiences. If you betray me, Archer, remember what your arrowheads are made of. Your archaic choice of weaponry illustrates the fight between humans and mutants perfectly, Barton. And when the world believes your cause to be unjust, can you do what you know is right, Scott? I have more than enough to aid me. Homo Superior was born to rule this earth. You have forced my hand. I am afraid the time for negotiation has passed. And lo, Magneto the mutant has defeated them. I have dealt with the cold in the worst of times. I shall never get used to it. Why destroy this when there are so many who deserve it more? You all fail before your superior. We have worked toward the same goal for years, Aurora. It is a relief to finally be on the same side. I could have crushed you outright, but I am a sporting man. You may be the strongest one there is, but there is still metal in your blood. As long as the humans live, they will always be a threat to us. Mere physical force is useless unless channeled. If we are to win this war, we need Banner's intelligence. I must be healed if I am to keep going. I will have to drop something if I wish to carry this. I do not blame you for trying to kill me, daughter. After all I have done, I surely deserve it. I won't be able to survive much longer. How's this for natural selection? It is too late for you. For mutant kind. Attack! I am prepared to make any sacrifice. Insanity is not something to be proud of, Mr. Spectre. My vengeance on these monsters will be swift and furious. They were made to kill us. How quaint. Pitiful. Doom sends metal minions to face me. I do not care to waste any more of my time. You know I speak the truth, Jean. Perhaps humanity is not worth saving. We're moving. What an unexpected surprise. Inferior sapien whelp! I have put you through hell for what I believe, my child. I require support! Sometimes the greatest secrets are found in the strangest places. Insolent whelp!